Hi guys, welcome to another Elementor video. This is Jamie from System 22 and we're designing techtips.com. Well, we got a great one for you today. We've got a fixed position live call button. When they click on it, if they're on a computer, it'll prompt them to use something like Skype, or if they're on a tablet and mobile with cellular network, it'll actually call the number. And it's fixed position, so when I scroll down the page, it's going to stay exactly where it is. So anytime anybody needs assistance, they can just roll over it, click on it, and get in touch with you. Really easy to do. No coding involved in this today. So let's get started. So I'm going to undo what I've done here and we'll get started. Okay, so I've got my page open here with Elementor. First thing we need to do is go wherever you want to put this, and it doesn't really matter because we're going to put it in fixed position, and add a little section for it. I'm going to hit the little plus icon to add a new section. There it is. Make sure you're on your little widgets matrix here. And I'm going to add an icon. Just going to left click, pull it over, drop it in there. As this is going to be a telephone number, let's find a telephone icon. Of course, you can upload your own SVG if you want to, but I'm going to go to the icon library. Let's do a little search for phone. There we go. And I think that one will do me. And there it is, it's popped it in right there. It's got various different views you can have. The default, as you see there, you can have it stacked, where it's got a little background. That's quite nice, actually. Or you can have it framed, where it's got a little circle around like it. And you can also choose the shape of the frame or the stacked element there. Those are both quite nice, but I'm going to leave mine on the default. Now, here's the important part. If you want to put a link so that it's a live call, you've got to write TEL, : then you really want to put your country code number in. Now for United States, it's +1. For England, it's +44. Then you want to put in your area code and your number. Well, make sure you have all of those in there so that if you're calling from abroad, they'll still get hold of you. Great. Okay, well, I want this to be on the left-hand side. So let's go over to our style here. I'm going to align it left. I'm going to give it perhaps a green color. I'm going to hit on my little primary globe there. I'll give it that color. That's fine. Then when they hover over it, I want it to turn red. So I'm going to click on the color right there. Drag my little circle up to whatever color you want. Then when we hover over it, it's going to go red. Fantastic. If you want to make it bigger or smaller, you can do so here. I want it too big, but I want them to be able to see it at all times. And if you want to rotate it, you can do here. I don't think I particularly want to rotate this, but it is an option. Okay, well, I want it to be sitting on the left-hand side here at all times, just under our header. So I'm going to go over to Advanced. I'm going to go down to Position. I'm going to change it from default to fixed. That throws it right up on the top there. I mean, that may be okay for you, but I think I want mine just slightly down under the header, like I say. Now it throws up a little info box saying custom positioning is not considered best practice for responsive web design. If we were using content with a lot of stuff in it like this, I'd agree with that. But we're just using a little icon, so this should work absolutely fine. So let's move it to where we want. Horizontal orientation is fine. I want to bring it out from the side just a little bit, say 5 pixels. And I want to bring it down, I don't know, by about 150 I think should work. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay for me. You can increment up with the little arrows there if you want to fine tune. Or perhaps get it in line with these things right there. That would be fine. Now, once it's in position, we want to make sure that it's going to stay on top of all our other sections while rolling down the site there. Yeah, it seems to be staying on top there perfectly. If you have a problem, put a nice high Z index in there. And what that'll do, things with a higher number Z index will always appear on top of things with a lower number. If you find it's falling behind perhaps this section, I can probably demo that. Let's take that. Well, let's give this one 20 there. And if we go into this section, we're in the section now. You always find that over in advanced Z index. Let's give this one a Z index of 50. Now when I roll down, you'll see that button slides behind it. If you have that issue, like I say, go into the thing that you want to affect. Make sure it's got a higher Z index. So now if I put this one up, well, anything above 50 will do, but let's give it a nice huge number. You'll see that it's rolling on top there. Fantastic. Great, well, let's save our changes and we should be good to go. We'll update. And let's take a look on the front end. And there we have it. Let's roll down the site. It's staying on top of everything. It's in view at all times, which is exactly what we want. When they roll over it, it's going to change color. If I click on it, it's actually prompting me to make a call from a mobile phone. I've got nothing hooked up to this computer to do that with, but if you're on a cell phone or a tablet, it will call that number for you. So there you go, guys. That's how to create a fixed position live call button for your website. Really nice thing to have, and really easy to do, as you can see. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video like this one. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.